What's going on, guys? Live TCG here. Today we got another Market Monday for you, and we got a lot of cool stuff to look at. We're going to do something a little bit different. This is going to be the PSA 10 Grail Edition, where basically we go and take a look at all the modern PSA 10 Grails that people are chasing right now, whether I see it in buyer POVs or at shows myself, online sales, stuff like that. So we're going to jump into some PSA 10 Grails that people are chasing. But right before we get into that, we're going to take a look at Gloria Team Rocket sales real quick, just because the set is new, just came out. It's a new hot thing. It's super exciting. So without further ado, let's jump into some Gloria Team Rocket and let's see if it's going up or down. All right, so first up, we have the Gloria Team Rocket booster boxes, and we're going to take a look at TCG Player first, because that's usually where you want to check your prices. Beside there, eBay, wherever you want to comp. But right now, market price is $185 for a booster box of Gloria Team Rocket on TCG Player. But if we go over to eBay, as you see, we do have Gloria Team Rocket booster boxes for much cheaper, at about $150 to $130 right now. These ones say no shrink wrap. That's probably why they're cheaper. But we do have $150. We do have $170, $150, $132, no shrink wrap. You know, $165, $150, $150, $150. So if you guys do want Gloria Team Rocket booster boxes, you know, just go to eBay. You're going to save like between $20 and $40 in a booster box right now. But I would advise it not buying any booster boxes for at least 1 to 2 months. I know it's hot and you want it right now, but the best thing to do is to wait. Unless, you know, you got money to burn, then, you know, go for it and rip those packs. But right now, the singles, unless you pull something really good, you're not going to make your money back. So let's look at the singles real quick as well. Okay, so we're pretty much going to look at some of the higher end singles from Gloria Team Rocket. Starting off, we do have the Mewtwo, Giovanni, Everybody's Chase card. Last sold at $418, $432. That's pretty crazy, guys. We've seen what happened with the Pikachu. That thing was $600, $500, $450. Now it's like $330, $300, and it's still a new set, so it's going to continue to come down because Surging is going to be reprinted for the next 2 years. So wait on it. Right now, do not pay $432 for Mewtwo. If you pull it though, that's dope. Grade it, PSA 10, you're chilling. Trade it for some modern Grail, some other Grail. Don't keep it. Okay. Next up, we have the Moltres EX at $209. Very clean card right here. Not much to say. $200. You know, basically, if you pay shipping and tax, this is almost break even. So you got to pull something like this. So that's why these booster box prices are a little crazy right now. But the ripping is going to be fun. Okay, and next up we do have Team Rocket's Nidoking SAR as well at $93. This one's a little bit better of a deal in my opinion. Probably really hard to hit, and at $93, it's a little bit more fair. But I'd stay away from singles right now. Nidoking EX, super fire. And next up, guys, we got Team Rocket's Crobat SAR selling for $104. Not my favorite out of the bunch, but is what it is. This is going to look super clean in a purple graded guard. Not much to say about it, but right now, $104 for the Crobat. And to end off with the Gloria Team Rocket, we got a few random singles, guys. We have the Houndoom AR at $9.18. Again, if you go onto TCG Player, this card is, I think, like $28 or something like that. So right now, when a set first drops and comes out, you definitely want to be checking TCG Player and eBay last solds, because usually eBay is the most accurate for pricing, I found anyway. Don't quote me on that, but I like going by the eBay price over TCG. A lot of comps, you can really see the pictures and stuff like that for most of the cards. Obviously, these aren't real pictures right now, but if you could find a real picture of a card, much better. We have the Zamazenta Art Rare at $5.45. For this card, honestly, that's pretty damn cheap, and this is a really cool card. I would pick it up for $5 if I saw it. We also have the Kangaskhan AR, pretty much $5. Orbeetle, $4. Let's keep going down. We have the Weezing, $5.99. We have the whole case, guys, $405 for the Steel Gloria Team Rocket case. Is it a good price? I'm not really sure, but if you do overpay now, I think in 2 years to 5 years, it probably will be worth a lot more. So it's probably worth buying at this price just to sit on it. Maybe they'll come down in price and you can get it for better. And if you buy one now at $400 and it goes down to $300, buy another one. That's what I'm saying. And next up, we're going to be taking a look at some PSA 10 Grail cards, guys. First up, we do have the Latios GX from Team Up. And right now in a PSA 10, this card is going absolutely bonkers at $5,099. Last sold from Arizona TCG Got another copy, 4,800, 5,000, 5,000, 5,300, 5,200, 5,400. This card, I heard craziness that this was like $7,000-8,000 like recently, and it came down to 5. I had this in a 9, and it was nowhere near these prices. I know this is the 10, but the 10 was about $2,000, I think, like last year. Now this thing is getting hyped up, and $5,000 still seems like a lot of money to me. But I would love to own. This is my like Mega Grail chase right now. You know, once I build up my collection, I might try to trade for one, probably a raw one, because now I'm a binder guy, guys. I'm not PSA 10 guy no more. If I grade it myself, 100%, but I'd rather, if I had $5,000, I could complete like all the modern sets, like the last freaking 5 modern sets, and have the whole master set of all of them. Or I could have this one card. So to me, to have a fat stack binder of all the modern chases, all the modern grails, I'd rather have that over this. But nonetheless, Latios, $5,000 card right now. Would you guys pay $5,000 for this? Let me know. Do you think this is going to go up, or does it have room to go down? Hopefully y'all say down, because that would be great. And next up on the list of modern grails, you can't have this list without the Umbreon, Moonbreon VMAX from Evolving Skies, guys. This card has been going crazy as well, and the last solds are looking like 2,090, 2,100, 2,200, 21, 22, 26, oddly high, 2,000. So pretty much I would say a fair price for this card right now is between $2,000 to $2,200 range from what it looks like right now. That's all these recent comps. There's so many comps. The pop's pretty high, but Umbreon VMAX from Evolving Skies right now about 2,100, 2,200. And while we're here, we can't have the Moonbreon without the new Moonbreon. We got the Terrestrial Festival Japanese Umbreon, and the last solds are 445, 488, 456, 456, 475, 430. So right now this card's anywhere chilling between like 430 and like 500-ish range. There's a few random high ones on here. I don't know why, but majority of the sales are between 430 to 475. And we also have, while we're here, we're going to take a look at the Master Ball Umbreon Japanese PSA 10 as well. And right now this card is falling like a rock, and PSA 10 copy is $151, $165, and $167. Now, let me know, do you guys think that this Umbreon is going to go crazy like the Moonbreon from Evolving Skies? Does it have that chance? Even if we're looking at the prismatic version, let me know what you guys think. And next up on the list from Lost Origin, we have the Giratina V. And in a PSA 10 right now, this card is selling for roughly $1,500 all day. We do have some $1,300 sales. We have some $1,175 sale, $1,300 sale. BGS 10, $2,500. That's bugged out. $1,300, $11, $11, $12. So I would say comfortably this card is between $1,100 and $1,200 for a fair price right now. They were about $1,400-ish not too long ago. Last year these were about $600-700 right before the summer hit when I went to Collecticon. So it is up double the price from last year, so it probably does have some more room to come down. Let me know what you guys think. And while we're here, you can't have the Giratina V without the V Star from Crown Zenith. My personal favorite out of the two. And this one right now is going for $315 in a PSA 10, $310, $310, $305 model. And so if I could get this card for $300 flat at a show, I think for $300 this is worth it, guys. If it continues to go down to like $280, $250, I think that's a pickup. Crown Zenith is hopefully done being printed, and this is going to be some good value soon. And next up on the list, we got the Lugia V from Silver Tempest. Probably underrated in terms of PSA 10 out of all of the cards today, because this card is just as old as some of these sets, and it's not hyped up as much as like Giratina and all these other cards. So at $585 for a PSA 10, $574, $570, I think this card still has plenty of room to go up in the future. If Giratina V is $1,000 plus, I think the Lugia has no problem being $1,000 card in the future. Not saying you should be buying it. Most of the cards on the list today are more likely to go down than up within the next 1 to 2 years. But if you're looking out further than that, these are definitely going to go crazy. Plus, we don't know what Pokemon has in store for the 30th anniversary. So with that coming up, I don't know how many years it's going to be or exactly when, but I know it's coming up soon. I hear it on the internet, people talking about it. I got to do my research. But if they pull out all the stops in the 30th anniversary, they put out something crazy and the hype is back, all these modern cards are going to be a little older, and now they're going to just exponentially go crazy. That's usually what happens. Don't quote me on it. Right now, Lugia, 570, 580 for PSA 10. And next up on the list, guys, probably the most popular card in the modern era right now is the Bubble Mew. See it on every opening video, see it on every buyer POV. People are storing these in freaking storage units. People are taking these in the bunker. And right now, the Mew PSA 10 is $825, 800 bucks, 825. Japanese is 350, 785. 825. You could probably get these for between $780 and $800 cash at the show right now. Crazy to see that last year this card raw, I had one, $70 got rid of it for. Now raw, this card is like $330. It was almost $400 before the prices started falling. So Bubble Mew, $800. I think it's going to be an iconic card, just like the Umbreon, the Moonbreon. So if you have one of these, just keep holding on to it. Don't sell it if it's going down. If you're trying to buy one, wait for it to keep going down. You know the drill. Bubble Mew, around 800 bucks. And next up on the list, we do have the Gengar VMAX from Fusion Strike. And at PSA 10, the last solds are 1150, 1250, about 1200, 1300, 1200. So pretty much between $1,100 to $1,300 range you're looking at right now for the Gengar from Fusion Strike. Again, these boxes are getting out of control. I think they're between like 400 to 500-ish. Last sold recently. So if you're gonna spend $500 in a booster box, I'd rather just buy the best hit for a little bit more in the raw copy at least, unless you're just trying to save PC for the future. But if you're trying to get this card, just buy it, guys. Never try to open it from a pack. You know, I try to tell myself that, but I never listen. I'll stay ripping, probably spend half the money on the card, then buy the card anyway. But that's part of the hobby, and that's what you got to learn. Is ripping packs is fun, but not financially good. And next up on the list, we do have the Pikachu Booty Chew from Surging Sparks. And in a PSA 10 copy right now, this card is selling for around 800, 850, 830. Let's keep looking, 790. So pretty much $800 flat for this card right now. Pikachu from Surging Sparks in a PSA 10. Again, probably going to keep going down. This is the like peak hype when Surging Sparks came out. That's when everything started going up like crazy. Then Prismatic just took it home, guys. So right now, Pikachu around $800 for a PSA 10 copy. And next up on the list, guys, we have Charizard EX from 151. If you guys have seen people fighting outside of Costco's, inside of Costco's, they're buying packs trying to pull this card right here. This is the Charizard EX from 151 in a PSA 10, and the last sold for this card from Z&G Emporium was $770 right now. This card was around $1,000 not too long ago, so down almost $300 since then. But this is the modern chase card. Everybody wants 151. It's the hottest set. Pokemon Center recently had a restock again of 6-pack bundles after like years, so I will be weary of it. But right now, Charizard EX in a PSA 10 goes for around $700 to $800. And the last card on today's list, guys, is the Mewtwo GX from Shining Legends in a PSA 10, selling for right now $2,080. This card is badass, and in a PSA 10, everybody's chasing this. Always seen it in videos. Super popular card right here. I wish I could get one, but once cards reach these kind of prices, it's way out of my league. So Mewtwo GX, $2,000. I remember when this card was no way near this price. Wish I picked one up back then, but it's too late for me. And that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Thank you again so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe down below. If there's anything you guys want to see me cover or go over, or if you have any questions, please, please, please drop a comment on it. It helps out a bunch with coming up with some ideas and stuff. So thank you guys for watching today's video, and I'll see you on the next one.